Hey there guys, this is Victor with VictorVectorJKU. We're back today. I want to give you a quick recap and review of how the Plasti-Dip or Peel Coat by Rust-Oleum hood emblem that I did has held up over the last about 4 years. So I first did this back in July of 2020, and here it is April of 2024. So we're just short of 4 years, and I gotta say I'm really happy with how this has worked out. Haven't had to do any touch-ups or reapplication of the Plasti-Dip Peel Coat hood emblem that I did, so that includes also the white stripe I did on the grill. You can see there are a few areas on the leading edge that have started to peel up a little bit. Mainly this is probably from me and my hand grabbing the underside of the hood and lifting it up. Also there's a few areas along the sides that have been starting to peel up a little bit, but not too much. Honestly, I gotta say it's held up really well, and we're looking at just about 4 years. Now, the one thing that you may notice is that there's a little bit of a white haze over the blacked out emblem. Reason for that is because I made a really poor decision and I decided to apply wax over it, thinking, you know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyways because maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, it wasn't okay. But basically where I'm at now is I want to do something to change it up a little bit, and so today I'm gonna be peeling this off and I'm gonna be starting up with a new project, but I'm going to have you guys tune into a separate video for that to actually see what's going on, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how easy it is to remove the Plasti-Dip or Peel Coat spray-on application, because basically it works as a vinyl after it's been sprayed on. But first things first, I got to go through real quick and I'm going to remove some of the items here. So we have the windshield fold down bumps, we have the tie down strap point, as well as the windshield washers fluid spray nozzles. So I'm going to pull those guys out real quick and then we'll go ahead and peel this off. I wanted to also cover one more thing, which is that this hood emblem has also been through a number of wash cycles. So regular hose, pressure wash, as well as going through some of the drive-through car wash, in addition to going through tight treed areas, off-roading, where I've had branches and limbs dragging across the hood, which have held up pretty darn well. All right, so for removing the Plasti-Dip, basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna start rolling along the edge of the Plasti-Dip. You can use your nail to kind of get under there and get it going to start, and then once you get it to a large enough portion that you can grab it by, and you can go ahead and start peeling it just like a vinyl decal, just like this. And if you're lucky, it'll normally come off in kind of not necessarily one big sheet, but it'll come off fairly easy. It might just be because mine's been on here for so long, it's gonna be a little more difficult. What we'll do is we'll just try to kind of roll it back away. Alright guys, so one thing that I came up with is as I was removing the hood emblem, towards the edges where I had the lines set up, I had done a lighter coat before so that there wasn't as much thickness. When I'm peeling it off, it's breaking up more along the edges of where I had the tape lines. And then there's areas that have little residue left over behind. So what I found to work really good for this is if you use clay bar and some sort of a detailer cleaner or anything like that, you can go ahead and just sort of spray down, or you can even use soapy water. And what I found is that the clay bar does a really good job of just picking up those little bits, and then just come through, wipe it off, and hood's nice, clean and clear. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pulling off the rest of this. I'm gonna leave the Plasti-Dip on the hood latches so that they stay black. I like the look of that, but I will also be removing the cowl tray, removing the Plasti-Dip from that. And like I said, I'm going to be leaving the white line up on the front because you'll see what comes next. Alright guys, so we got the Plasti-Dip or the Rust-Oleum Peel Coat all removed from the hood. And I think one of the questions a lot of people have is, do I have to worry about this damaging the top coat of my paint? And so what I can say, obviously I'm not looking at it like a microscopic level or anything, but just from a view of it, everything's still good with the top coat. All that I did after finishing the removal of the Plasti-Dip or the Peel Coat is I just went over it with a clay bar just to clean up the surface, make sure all the edges and everything's smooth. So I'm good to go with the next variation of what I'm going to be doing with the hood. So that's going to wrap it up for today's quick review of the Plasti-Dip or Rust-Oleum Peel Coat. So I hope that you guys got some good feedback out of this video. If you guys have any additional questions, anything that I didn't answer during this video, please drop in the video comments down below and I'll be sure to answer those. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, help support it. working to get back into the swing of things, so excited to get back to it. And if you are a returning subscriber, appreciate you for hanging out while I've been on the down low for a little while here. Thank you for joining us. We are VictorVectorJKU. We're taking on this build and the trails of both direction and magnitude. Alright guys, have a good one. Catch you next time.